Welcome, fellow Star Wars collectors, to another episode of Beyond the Cardback. I'm Trooper TK314, and this is T3R14, and today we're taking a look at... you're right, buddy. Today we're not taking a look at an action figure. Today we're taking a look at my December 2019 vacation to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios, Florida. Punch it.
Oh my gosh, here's an A-Wing. Look at the A-Wing. This is built to scale. There's an X-Wing. Oh my goodness, this is the marketplace. There went Vi Marati. Hey Vi! So I got so excited to see Vi that I didn't record it, but we were able to talk about some Rebel stuff. Let's continue on to the marketplace. So this is the marketplace, and this is actually where you can buy all of your great souvenirs. There's the creature stall where you can buy all kinds of creatures. There's the kettle corn. There's Black Spire Outfitters. That's where you can buy your Jedi outfits. On down is Ronto Roasters, and that's where you can buy some great food. That day it was a little overcast, but it was still very beautiful. Here's the entrance from Hollywood Studios to Galaxy's Edge. And when you walk in on your right, you get to see the A-Wing. And then further on down on your left-hand side is going to be the X-Wing. And just for scale comparison, my sister's about 5'4", and that is how big one of the doors were on the way to the marketplace on the left-hand side, and the detail is amazing. Further down you get to the entrance to the marketplace, and the detail is amazing. The sculpt, I think the weather fit the planet actually. As soon as you walk into the marketplace, there's sculptures to your right. They have lanterns and rugs and everything hanging across the top. It just looks very authentic. And there I am after buying my outfit from Black Spire Outfitters, and the entire outfit was only about $150, which isn't awful. The belt was $70 and the tunic was $70 as well, plus tax. Once you get to the end of the marketplace, you enter into Ronto Roasters, and it's famous for its pod racer engine, which is actually cooking some of the Rontos. It's absolutely great. There's actually a closet to the right hand side, and you can see it. They're storing spice and vibro blades and everything. It's really nice. There's extremely good detail in this land. Once you leave Ronto Roasters, you'll be coming out near Docking Bay 7, Food and Cargo, and Doc Ondar's. And this is actually the entrance to Doc Ondar's right here. I love the Jedi statues. That's actually from the Jedi Temple. And you're lucky enough, sometimes the characters are walking around. You get to see several of the different characters. We were lucky enough to see Chewbacca here in front of Doc Ondar's. Kylo Ren is actually walking around on the First Order cargo side, and the stormtroopers are constantly walking around the park, and that you actually get to interact with them. It's very fun. If you pretend to be a Jedi, they make fun of you. It's actually really cool. Inside Doc Ondar's, it's a 2-level rotunda, and the top level is actually not accessible to the public, but the top level does consist of antiquities that he's collected, both prequel, sequel, antiquities, and it's just really neat to see. It's almost like playing Where's Waldo. You can just spot all kinds of wonderful treasures inside of Doc Ondar's, and that's what he's known for, collecting treasures from around the world and wild animals. There's several different animals in Dok-Ondar's, which are really cool to look at. He has several animals mounted up on the wall, which I think are really cool. And then once you get behind the glass, you get to see there is Dok-Ondar, and he's an animatronic, and he's really cool, and he's constantly making noise or doing something. And once you round the corner from Dok-Ondar's, you come to the pinnacle of Batuu, which is the life-size Millennium Falcon. And words just cannot describe how you feel when you see the Millennium Falcon in real life, built to scale. It just looks absolutely amazing. The detail is just wonderful. You see it on screen, you see it in toys, but nothing compares to walking around the corner and seeing the Millennium Falcon right there on Batuu. It's just absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for you to go to Galaxy's Edge and see this for yourself. If you're a Star Wars fan, you will absolutely geek out right there. Around the corner from the Millennium Falcon is the First Order cargo area, and this is where you can see the specially made ship for Galaxy's Edge, which is the First Order TIE Echelon. And they actually have a little show there on the stage, and this ship is absolutely amazing. It's huge as well and built to scale. Across from the TIE Echelon is the milk stand, and of course I had to pick up some blue milk, and I actually like the blue milk. The green milk was good too, but the blue was my favorite. Once you leave First Order cargo, you'll be coming up on the droid depot, and outside the droid depot there are several droids. There's R5s, R2 series, and they look great. A few of them are from the new movie The Force Awakens, the prequels, but they look absolutely great. Inside the droid depot, you'll see the conveyor belt where you can make your own customizable R2 droid or BB droid, and on the top shelf there are several droids from around the galaxy that are just absolutely wonderful to look at. You could spend hours just looking at all the different droids. They actually have some droids in the cage. They have a medical droid and a K2SO droid. Let's go ahead and take a clip of seeing T3R14 coming to life. I had breakfast and dinner at Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, and this is as you're waiting in line. There's a Gonk droid as well when you're waiting. It's really cool to look at. This is where you pick up your food. Unfortunately, they didn't have the spork at the time, but for breakfast I had the Batuu breakfast sampler. It came with sausage, a cinnamon roll, and eggs, and moof juice, which is really, really good. It's kind of sour. It's got a little bit of orange juice in it, and a little bit of lemonade. For dinner, I had the Kadoo ribs, and I highly suggest these. After we had a wonderful dinner, we moved on over to Oga's Cantina. For those of you who didn't know, DJ Rex was actually the original pilot of Star Tours up until a few years ago. So I ordered the Jedi Mind Trick seen here, and it was absolutely great. It was a really good drink. My sister ended up ordering the Jet Juice here, and it wasn't that good. It had some chili powder in it. She didn't really like it. I then followed it up with a Jabba Juice, which is a non-alcoholic beverage, and it was fantastic. And because I bought the flight, I didn't want beer, so they let me pour my Jabba Juice into the Rancor teeth. I wasn't really able to take much video or pictures at nighttime, but I was able to capture this one wonderful picture as I was building my lightsaber at Savi's workshop. It rained really hard that night, so that's one reason I couldn't pull my camera out a lot.
Okay guys, that concludes my video of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment. That's right, T3. You can also follow me on Instagram at Beyond the Force. There's a link in the description below. As always, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and may the Force be with you.